Hello. Last time we talked about assessment and evaluation of your child to see the outcomes, and I had taken out some sheets to record. These sheets were taken from support material, right? Today I'm going to add some more sheets for evaluation. Last time we talked about linked 6-sound test, rhymes, songs, and phrases at 3 different stages, correct? So today I'm going to start another one, which is early learning to listen sounds. If you go to the phrases record sheet, which you already did last time, you will notice that in the phrases, we have some of the phrases which are preceded by early learning to listen sounds. Why? Because the child learns to associate the sound, early learning to listen sound, which is also called LTL sound, with the names or vocabulary, any vocabulary, even phrases. Once that association is developed, we remove the learning to listen sounds and talk only about the vocabulary, and the child develops vocabulary. So here you see in some of this is when the child says brush, brush, brush your teeth. When you are talking about brush, it becomes learning to listen sound, no? But brush your teeth is a phrase. So once this child can do at the last stage, brush your teeth will move to the phrases list, which the child has already developed. There is go to sleep. There's again yum, eat your food. Out, it's hot. So there are a lot of these sounds which are being used. You have to make your own list. And when you come to phrases, then again you will see that we are using learning to listen sounds, so we should record them. Okay. This is a sheet from your support material, early learning to listen sounds. Now again you have to select some of the sounds. You don't have to use all the sounds. Whatever you had been using for the last 15 weeks and whatever is meaningful for the child, what is the child interested in, what are repeated phrases, all that and the learning to listen sounds will be added into this list. This is at 4 stages. The first stage is when you introduce the learning to listen sound. Second stage is when you use the sound and the child imitates the sound. The third stage is where the child identifies this sound is associated with which object. And the fourth is where the child spontaneously starts using learning to listen sound. I give you an example. Let's think of a cat toy. So you take out cat from your bag. You are saying, I have a cat, and the cat says, meow. You don't expect any response from the child, the verbal or non-verbal response, but you expect the child to listen to you. That's all. Then in the second stage, you say, I've got a cat, and the cat says, meow. Now you wait, pause and wait. And what happens? The child repeats, imitates what you said. The child says, meow. That is the imitation stage. Then the third stage is when you have cat, dog, horse, many toys on the table and you just say, meow. Where is that? And the child picks up the cat. The child has learned the association. And then you go on repeating that. And then in the last stage, you give the toys to the child to play, like cat, dog, horse, whatever. Then the child himself or herself picks up the cat and says, meow. Now that is the stage where the child has spontaneously used the sound. So once this learning to listen sounds are used, you have a list of phrases, and in these phrases you will not use the learning to listen sound, you will use the vocabulary. Now you have to check whether the child has developed sufficient vocabulary which is expected at that particular age. There's another sheet in your support material, 2500 plus words list. So there are so many pages where some words and phrases are written. These are mainly those phrases which are used by the children, which are relevant to the children. So this list has mainly those phrases and the words which are used by children of that age who have typical hearing. You don't have to follow again the same list, but you might need to pull up some of the words from that list and add to your phrases list and work on those 4 stages. When the child reaches the 4th stage, that is added in the vocabulary of the child. So now ultimately you will have a list of vocabulary of the child which the child is using spontaneously in expressive language. Okay? To understand whether your child is doing good progress or not, to track the progress, there is another sheet which is available. This is called Vocabulary Count Record Sheet. This exactly will give you how many words and phrases your child can use spontaneously. So I'll explain this graph to you. On the x-axis are written the chronological age of the child. And on the y-axis, you have the number of vocabulary the child has developed. For example, here it shows when the child is 18 months old, the child should be using 20 words. And when the child is 2 years old, the child should be using between 50 to 75 words. Now, one thing you remember, this is expressive vocabulary sheet. So when I say a child should be able to use 20 words, that means the child should be using those words in expressive language spontaneously. Now when I talk about the bracket of 50 to 75, that means some children will develop 50 words, some children will develop 75 words, and some in between. This is because the factors that affect the outcome of the child. There are different factors, so there is different outcome. Also, it mostly depends upon the spoken language interaction the child has experienced. Now, if in these 6 months the child has limited vocabulary given to the child has limited experience of spoken language communication, then the child will develop limited vocabulary, maybe 50 or 60 or 65. But if the child has lot of experience of spoken language interaction, then the child might develop even 75 words and phrases, utterance. When I'm using the word words, I'm not talking about nouns. Remember that we have discussed it earlier, that vocabulary means it can be noun, adjectives, phrases, prepositions, verbs, anything, not only noun. It is the utterance. It can be 2-word phrases, 3-word phrases. It's the utterance. So how many words the child has started using, you have to compare with this chart, with this sheet. If your child has already developed 50 to 60 words in expressive vocabulary, the child is on a track, on the good track. But if the child has less than 50 words developed or using an expressive vocabulary, then you work more on this. Another thing interesting to note in this sheet is that there is 18 months and 2 years, that 6 months gap, we are expecting the child to develop 30 more words. But between the age of 2 and 2.5, we are expecting in these 6 months, the child should develop 750 minimum words. That's a huge jump. And this is the language learning age, which is conducive to picking up language like a sponge takes the water. Only criteria is the child should develop listening. Not that if the child is listening as a habit all the time, the child will learn not only from you, but from others when they are talking to each other. The child will develop the language which is developed through incidental learning, not only taught but picked up. So it's a facilitating language development. So if the child can develop 800, if the child in first 6 months, that was between 18 months to 2 years, has developed 30 words, now the child is expected to develop 750 words up to 900 words. So you compare this and work on this, how much vocabulary your child has developed. What helps in this is strategies for listening. Like I said, if your child is listening well, that the vocabulary will develop. But if the child is not listening, the language will not develop. Therefore, we should first concentrate on listening. When we talk about listening, if the child is not listening, what shall I do? I have 33 listening strategies which I can use. Some of them, I don't expect you to use 33 strategies in a session and remember all these. You might be using 8 to 10 earlier, that's alright, as long as those strategies can help you to get the auditory attention of the child. For example, when you are talking to the child, you might see that the child is not listening, you might have to repeat. So repetition is a strategy. You might add a new word, introductory stage, and the child is not listening. You got a feeling the child has not understood. So you repeat it. Repetition is a strategy. The new word is spoken little loudly, and when you are speaking the sentence, you put the stress on that particular word, then it is acoustic highlight strategy. When you don't complete the sentence, leave it halfway and give an expectant pause to the child, pointing out that I can't hear what you're saying. The child fills the blank. That is called auditory closure strategy. So this way there are many strategies. You can slowly go increasing. Start using one more strategy every time, every day, one more strategy. And another thing which can help you is ask your therapist or audiologist when they take your session with the child what listening strategy they have used. What is the name of that strategy and what strategy is used in this session. Make a note of it, try it at home, and this way you will learning a lot of strategies for listening, which will help the child to listen well and to develop vocabulary, right? So let's check if your child is doing well to track the progress of the language. What is the vocabulary count now? Check and write down in your diary with the date, because after 3 months again we'll be doing the same test to see how much the child has increased in 3 months, or you might even do after every month and check how much the child has learned. Child should be learning at least one new word every day, and child must be using at least one word from his or her receptive vocabulary, receptive language every day. So if you follow this slow speed also, the child will be showing some progress. Let me know how does it go. Thank you. So next week, if the child is doing well, which I am expecting it, your child is doing well. So next week, we will talk about the next goals to be taken in the next session. Thank you.